You just bought new tires. You spent $900. You watched them mount in balance. You drove home feeling safe. And in 18 months, those tires will be half worn, cracked, and legally questionable. While your neighbor's 2019 tires, same brand, same model name, same store, still have 6/32 NDS of tread and 2 years left. You did not drive harder. You did not buy cheap. You bought the exact tire the shop recommended. The difference is not you. The difference is 2022, the year they changed the rubber chemistry and decided you did not need to know. You remember when tires were tires. You walked into a shop in 2015. You pointed at the wall. You got 55,000 miles, 3 winters, 2 road trips, and the wear bars were still legal when you traded the vehicle. That was the deal. That was the expectation. That was normal. Now you get a call from the shop at 14,000 miles. Your tires are feathering. We should do an alignment check. You pay $89 for the alignment. The tires keep feathering. At 22,000 miles, the shop points to the sidewall. See these micro cracks? That's dry rot. You need new tires before winter. You argue. You point to the 55,000-mile warranty. They point to the fine print. Premature were due to environmental conditions is not covered. Environmental conditions. As if your driveway is somehow more hostile than your neighbor's. The guy with the 2019 tires still rolling at 40,000 miles. Here is what happened in 2022. The tire industry reached an agreement with environmental regulators. The target was polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs, the oils and rubber that environmental groups linked to cancer risk during manufacturing. The new standard reduced these aromatic extracts by 30 to 50%. The official press release called a landmark commitment to worker safety and environmental stewardship. What they did not put in the press release was what happens to your tire when you remove the oil that keeps rubber alive. Rubber is not a solid. It is a matrix of polymer chains held in suspension by plasticizers, those aromatic oils. The chains slide against each other. They flex without tearing. They absorb heat expansion and contraction, remove the oil, and the chains lock up. They micro-tear at the molecular level with every revolution. The tread blocks develop invisible fractures that grow into visible chunks. The siping, the thin slits that grip ice, shears away because the rubber cannot bend. The sidewalls harden. They crack. They fail the penny test, not from wear, but from structural decay. The tire industry calls this acceptable reformulation for environmental compliance. Your insurance adjuster, when you slide into a guardrail at 40 miles per hour on rain-slick pavement, will call it tread separation due to age. The warranty is the mathematical confession. In 2019, a mid-tier all-season carried a 70,000-mile tread wear warranty. In 2024, the identical brand, identical model name, identical speed rating carries 55,000 miles. The price did not drop 21% to match the lifespan reduction. It rose 15%. You are paying more for less. And the tire shop calls inflation. It is not inflation. It is a transfer of wealth from your maintenance budget to their quarterly earnings, laundered through an environmental compliance narrative that makes you the villain if you object. But the real crime is the wet pavement. The reduced oils harden faster as temperature drops. At 40 degrees, the 2022 Formula tire has lost 15% of its grip compared to the pre-change version. At 32 degrees, it has lost 22%. The tread blocks do not conform to road imperfections. The siping tears away before the first winter ends. Your stopping distance on wet pavement increases 8 to 12%. Your hydroplaning threshold drops 7 miles per hour. The tire industry publishes these numbers in technical bulletins that consumers never see. They call it performance variance within acceptable parameters. The parameters are acceptable to their lawyers. They are not acceptable to your family in the back seat. The loophole is in the warehouse. Tires manufactured before the third quarter of 2021 still carry the full oil formulation. These are not used tires. They are not expired. Rubber in climate-controlled storage ages slower than rubber on your car. A 2021 tire sitting in a distributor's warehouse, kept cool and away from UV, will outperform a 2024 fresh tire in 5 years because the chemistry, not the calendar, determines lifespan. Smart owners are finding the stock. They are checking DOT date codes. They are buying 2, 3 for sets. They are stacking them in garages, basements, storage units. They are not hoarding. They are opting out of a replacement cycle engineered to harvest them. The DOT code is 4 digits molded into every tire sold in America. The first 2 are the week. The last 2 are the year. 3,521 means week 35 of 2021. That is pre-change rubber. That is the old formula. That is what you want. 0522 means week 5 of 2022. That is transitional stock. Some old, some new, a gamble. 2,522, and later is guaranteed reduced oil chemistry. The tire shop employee will tell you, all tires are the same. They just improved the formula. He believes this because he was trained to sell, not to read technical bulletins. You know better because you are reading this. Sourcing requires phone calls that younger consumers will not make. You are looking for independent tire shops, rural distributors, warehouse clubs that bought bulk before the transition, fleet tires, built for rental companies, police departments, government vehicles, often carried longer production runs of the old formula because fleet managers demanded tread life guarantees that the new chemistry could not meet. These tires are identical to consumer models except for the sidewall branding. They are your backdoor to the rubber they stopped selling you. Storage is simple but specific. Vertical stacking to prevent flat spots. Opaque plastic wrapping to block UV. Cool, dry environment away from electric motors and ozone sources. A properly stored 2021 tire will deliver 55,000 miles in year 5. A fresh 2024 tire will deliver 28,000 miles and need replacement. The math is not close. The upfront cost is identical. The per mile cost is 40% lower. The safety margin is immeasurably higher. The execution is 4 phone calls. Call 3 independent shops. Ask for 2021 or earlier stock, all season, my size. Give them the DOT requirement. If they hesitate, they do not know their inventory. Move to the next. When you find the stock, buy the full set plus a 5th tire if you have a matching spare. The window is closing. Every month, more 2021 stock gets mounted, discarded, or sent to recyclers. The warehouses are not refilling with old formula. They are receiving 2024 chemistry that looks identical, costs more, and dies faster. Your father bought tires every 5 years. You are being conditioned to buy them every 2. That gap is not your driving. It is not the roads. It is a boardroom decision to reduce oil content, shorten lifespan, and increase purchase frequency. The environmental justification is real, but secondary. The primary outcome is a 36% increase in your per mile tire cost, transferred from your pocket to their shareholders. The smart owners see this. They are reading DOT codes. They are calling independent shops. They are stacking 2021 rubber, while the chain stores push 2024 planned obsolescence with a green compliance sticker. If you are still walking into tire shops and accepting whatever they mount, you are choosing to be a revenue stream. The information is on the sidewall. The code is 4 digits. The difference is 40% of your tire budget and 12% of your wet stopping distance. Check your current tires right now. Look at the DOT code. If it says 22 or higher, you have the new formula. You have the reduced oil. You have the shortened lifespan. And you now have the knowledge to never buy it again. The supply window is real. The hoarders are not paranoid. They are mechanics with calculators. They have done the mileage math. They have felt the hardening rubber. They have watched the premature wear. They have chosen independence over convenience. And they are winning. Find your local independent shop. Verify those date codes. Build your reserve. And never let a tire shop tell you that all rubber is the same. If this saved you money or kept your family safer, hit subscribe. I expose the formula changes, the compliance rackets, and the engineered obsolescence designed to keep you dependent every single week.